morning everybody. It's another rainy day in sunny Scotland. Generally the weather isn't too bad in this area, but you do get some days that are wet, obviously, otherwise it wouldn't be as green as it is. Very few days you actually need a significant weather protection, but and this isn't one of them. So although it's raining, it's nothing too drastic. It's week 5 for my transition group that are taking people that just finished their Couch to 5k group about a couple of months ago, taking them from their 5k level up to 10k, and they're scheduled to do a 7k run this morning, mostly on really firm surfaces. About half of it on tarmac, in fact. So looking forward to that. It should be quite good underfoot. In fact, I've got my road shoes on for that. After that, I'll do another 10k on my own, so that should give me another 17k today. It'll be interesting to see whether the 10k that I do, whether I cope any better with that than I did yesterday. I don't know, it was a little bit difficult after the first 6k yesterday. So we'll see. It'll be an out and back rather than going round in laps. So that'll be interesting to see how doing that rather than laps, how that works out mentally too. Okay, so just coming into Falkland now, and we'll be at the clubhouse soon. So we'll check out with you once we get started on our run. Okay, see you then. That's coming up for 2 kilometres. Rain isn't as bad as I had expected. Everything feels fine. The group's doing quite well. So we're doing about 6.5 minute kilometres, which is okay for a transition group. Good. So, about to have a little regroup in half a k, and we've got a little bit of tarmac out for 1k, and then it's just coming back exactly the same route. Okay, so we'll check back in a few minutes. We were meant to stop at that last junction and go back, but the group were feeling really good and they want to carry on and there's a little loop. It goes up through this, what we would call a loan here in Scotland, and then at the top we come back to the road that we just turned off and go around in a loop. It brings us back to that junction, so that's good. Just over 5k. I can feel the hamstring tightening a little bit, but nothing to worry about. Nothing at all to worry about. Good run. Good run. So we're back at the cricket club, as you can see, and that was meant to be a 7k run, but when we got to the turning point, there is a loop that you can do, and to their credit, the transition group wanted to do that. It felt good, so they went round. That was another 1.5k. Coped really well with it, so that's been an 8.5k run so far. So my plan had been to do their 7, then go out and do another 10, but 8.5 is half of 17. So I think what I'll do is really do quite like that route that we did this morning. So we'll just go back out and do that again. The first loop was fine. Hamstring tightened up after about 5k, but it went away again. So absolutely no problems at all today. Yeah, it was just a fantastic wee run. Okay, so we'll see how the second half goes, and when I get back, I'll tell you all about it. Okay, so we'll see you then. Right, I'm back again. So that's me done that same loop a second time, and absolutely fine. Interesting comparing that second loop to the second set yesterday at the park where I was doing the laps, and just confirmation really that it's something to do with the park. Today, absolutely no problems at all really. There were a couple of points where I was tempted to stop. In fact, let's be honest, I did stop and I walked probably about 3 or 4 paces each time, and then my brain said, come on, just get on with it, and I did. Both times it was on an ascent, and really that route today didn't have many ascents in it. I think then once we get that sorted out, barring injuries, I think we're well on our way to doing this marathon. Yeah, I think mentally I'm in a much better place this week. Okay, so yeah, that's it for week 5. Week 5 complete. Week 6 starts tomorrow with a rest day. I think that's good to do a rest day after 2 long runs in a row. And yeah, so see you on Tuesday at leaving Las Vegas.